Iran has stepped up its missile attacks against Israel this morning as the war between the two countries enters now a fourth day.
Fox's Doug Luzader has more from Washington, where we've learned President Trump told Israel not to assassinate Iran's supreme leader.
Well, the U.S. is still standing shoulder to shoulder with Israel, but there have clearly been some difficult discussions behind the scenes. More Iranian missiles pound targets in Israel. The attacks appear to be aimed at civilian areas, all part of Iran's response to last week's Israeli strikes designed to destroy Iran's nuclear program. Even U.S. embassy offices in Tel Aviv were damaged and will remain closed today. President Trump arrived in Canada last night for a G7 summit, where traditional economic issues are giving way to concern over the latest Middle East strife. And the president has said repeatedly that Iran needs to come back to the negotiating table.
Have you asked Israel to pause their airstrikes into Iran?
Well, I don't want to say that.
But we have learned that the president privately told Israel to scrap plans to assassinate Iran's supreme leader. In an interview last night, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu would not discuss it.
Actually, there's so many false reports of conversations that never happened, and I'm not going to get into that.
And while Israel may have stopped short of that goal for now, it could still be in the cards.
The principal objectives are, one, to take down the nuclear enterprise and also the ballistic missile enterprise. But certainly Prime Minister Netanyahu would take the byproduct of that, and that is regime change.
And Netanyahu also says that Iran, through proxies, has been behind 2 assassination attempts on President Trump. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.